All right, so here he is, the UFC featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. And we have truly run out of superlatives when it comes to talking about this man and his mixed martial arts acumen. There are three guys who can lay claim to being the greatest featherweight of all time, and yet Alex is kind of distancing himself from that pack.
It's crazy. It's crazy how good Alexander Volkanovski is. I mean, you always knew he could fight. But to see some of the performances as of late, and to see how he continues to evolve and get better even as the champion, is really impressive, and it's a credit to him and all of his coaches, but mostly his mindset. I don't know if there's a guy in fighting that has a higher fight IQ than Alexander the Great. I just like to take note of what I'm experiencing every time this guy steps in the octagon, because it's always something special. And
certainly since he signed with the UFC all the way back in 2016, he has been a promotional workhorse, strength of schedule as good as it gets, and of course, as he enters competition tonight, can lay claim to 4 combined wins over Jose Aldo and Max Holloway, greatest featherweight of all time. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long, it's so daunting, because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there, and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion, and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Ask and you shall receive, especially when you have put forth the body of work like Alexander Volkanovski has. He wanted to move up, test himself at 155 pounds, and man, does he get a challenge tonight in Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
When he was playing rugby league, Johnny, he was over 200 pounds, so you don't imagine he'd be undersized. But it's his skills that I believe will give him a chance. He can do everything inside the octagon, but he will need to do everything if he wants to beat Charles Oliveira, one of the toughest, most exciting guys the UFC has ever seen.
All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. He did that beautifully.
He's having his way with him here.
Now he's going full mount. That was a slick transition.
Oliveira is able to flatten him out. We'll see how how he chooses to proceed from here.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oliveira's right back to the full mount here. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Volkanovski getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Oliveira going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Oliveira's in half guard. 5 minutes in the books.
All right, senta aí. Respira. Respira, toma água aí. Look, the kicks are working great, okay? I need you to keep on that, but make sure you time it with it.
All right, let's get you some pictures from that previous round, DC. A lot of good work with the ground and pound striking.
Yeah, he was able to control posture, get himself postured up, land big ground and pound as he ended the round. What a great finish to a fantastic round.
All right, round 2 now, folks. Charles Oliveira versus Alexander Volkanovski. Big right hand. He's been working hard defensively. Kick off there. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in his fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round 1, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ring.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight.
Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There's the hook in the clinch. Lands by Volkanovski. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oliveira doing the right things defensively. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Nice defense. Nice shot lands from the bottom. Getting them out here.
Minute and a half to go, round 2. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, what a moment there. Right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there. Seconds winding down in round 2. All right, round 3 coming up next.
All right, take a seat, bud. Relax, breathe, slow it down. Slow the heart rate down. You with me? Okay, listen. I need you to stay relaxed.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
So the taller fighter lands a knee, and Daniel Cormier to my right, I can hear him saying, I wish I was a little bit taller. Just out of the range with that right hand. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Nice jab by Oliveira. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment.
Oh, he is stunned, trying to recover here. Throwing that jab. Oh! Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh! Huge kick to the head.
Oh, guillotine here.
Ooh, it's tight. Oh, great submission defense. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oliveira's in half guard. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Oliveira's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to dance.
Nice 1-2 there. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5. A lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira.
Now he's trying to guillotine.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Oh, Volkanovski's back in half guard. Just over 3 minutes to go. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. This is where he wants to be.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Oliveira's in half guard now.
Now into his mouth.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Volka. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Under a minute now to go. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling.
Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Heel hook looks tight.
Getting close to the finish.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round.
Oh, high kick. Ooh, what a punch.
Throws the left hand. Pretty good stuff getting that kick home. Well, he's not a one-legged fighter yet, but that calf started to show some signs of bruising.
If he takes many more, he's not going to be able to move. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Well, that guillotine is officially tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day. Yep, got to be very careful there.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Volkanovski's in half guard.
And now he's in side control.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. And look, how in the world did he escape that submission? Oh, right into mount.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Volkanovski.
Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. Oliveira's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Side control. Oliveira's back in side control here.
In the half guard.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful.
Oh, he's out. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 48-46, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Carlos the Bronx Oliveira.
All right, so we congratulate Charles Oliveira on yet another UFC win, but this one's